Men are finally coming out to tell their stories. All right. I know men is supposed to be seen as, overly freaky and always down for whatever. But no. There's a lot of men out here that's not just with whatever. All right. Sometimes we just want a normal interaction. Most of the time we just want a normal interaction. But it's something about, because we're men, we might always have that freaky switch that's on. So this young man right here, he's making a phone call. He's actually making a report about the massage parlor. Now, I've never seen this done before. I've had dudes tell me, like, yeah, she tried. She tickled it a little bit and asked me the question. And fellas, y'all know the question. Would you like some more? Lady, if you don't massage my damn feet, my heels are still hurting. You give extra tip? Ma'am, my shoulders. The massage I came for ain't even complete. And you already talking about the after party. But this ain't no joking matter. This ain't no joking matter at all. Ladies, I might learn something about men today. All men ain't just with the ish, Especially in this facet that this brother's about to tell us today. So make sure you hit that like button, the subscribe button. If you're a new viewer, post every single day except for Saturday, Sunday. We do a scripture read. If you need a daily podcast, I'm your guy. You know what I mean? So make sure you hit that subscribe button. It don't mean a lot to you, but it mean a whole lot to me. And to my returning viewers, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the hype button. Without further ado, man, let's get into this.
Essentially assaulted in a massage parlor.
This line is recorded. How can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. So, this is I'm not sound weird, but I didn't think I'd ever have to do this. I was essentially assaulted in a massage parlor on Friday, and I definitely have to do something and make a report about it because it's not okay.
Location, the address.
I can't pull it up on report.
Yeah, I can pull it up. Hold on.
And get disconnected.
Yes, Brian.
Do you have it?
Yeah, and the
really
address
destroyed.
is number 17, Frederick, Maryland.
And can you just repeat that to make sure I have that correct?
Yep, Frederick, Maryland. So I get massages all the time, man. Frequently, very frequently. I go to different places because I move around a lot. And I've never had this issue. I've never even hinted towards needing a happy ending. I know there's a subculture for that, but I don't want to have a girlfriend. I do well. I'm fine like that. We did a 45-minute massage and it was great, like they usually are. Like they walk on my back and I love it. And she asked me to flip over, which is weird, but it's not the first time that it's happened. Like other massage parlors that have me flip over. And then they give you like a massage on top, which is fine. But she was, I know the difference between an okay touch and she was clearly without a doubt, and I'm not an emotional man, I'm an intelligent man, clearly without a doubt trying to turn me on and get me hard so that she can maybe ask me for that happy ending. And she did, and I looked at it, like I had my eyes closed, I was scared. I'm a very outspoken man, I speak up all the time. I'm a big social media influencer, like I have hundreds of thousands of followers. I speak out and I stand up for myself constantly. I was frozen. This is the second time in my life I've been sexually assaulted. The first time was when I was a child. I was completely frozen. I was just letting her touch me in ways that I did not want to be touched. She was pinching my nipples. She was scratching my pelvic right next to my genitals. And I just could, like I was hyped. She saw me hyperventilating and like breathing hard and I had my eyes closed. And then she like tapped on my shoulder. I'm trying so hard to not let my penis get hard because I didn't want to like even have her think. And then like, she like moved my penis over and she tapped me on the chest and she pointed at it and she said something. I said, I was like, what? And she was, oh, nothing. And then like, I had to sit there and wait for the massage to end and leave and pay. And then I couldn't even say anything to my girlfriend. I was like ashamed about it until Friday night we were out and we were drinking. And once I got a couple of drinks and we had fun.
Yeah, once she would have like touched my nipples, it was done. Like, wait, what the hell are you doing? Like, what are you on? And I want to be sensitive with this. I don't want to joke about this for real. But yeah, well, I understand, freezing up in a moment, especially when it like reopens some traumas. And he said this happened when he was a kid, and it can be in that realm. I don't know, fellas, I don't know about y'all if you've ever been touched by a woman that you did not want to be touched by. And I'm talking about as an adult. Like, it's another adult. I'm not talking about when you was a kid. But it is very uncomfortable, especially when you're single. Well, I ain't going to say especially when you're single, but especially when you're in a relationship. But even when you're single, because I would say when you're single is always like a door of this is something that can be okay, because I'm single. She's willing. I'm a guy. Am I about to back down? But fellas, I think we need to get to a point where we understand, listen, man, this is my body. I do not have to just let people touch me just because I'm a man and I don't feel like I wimped out of a physical interaction with a woman. If that's not what you're on, that's not what you're on. Know what I mean? It is what it is. In my past, I've had to tell people before, look, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Did I get a call back? No. Yeah, I mean, ain't talking to me no more, but it is what it is. That's not the type of time I'm on, And I don't think this is talked about within men enough because we feel like we have to live up to this expectation of the numbers, having multiple women. If sexual advances are passed to us, then hey, it's Christmas, because we're usually the pursuers. No. We need to normalize saying, nah, yo, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, so people stop thinking you could just grab our Johnson and look at us in the eye and be like, all right, what's next? Real story. Like, you know what I mean? All right, where we going from here? Because think about it, roles reversed. I mean, there are dudes, go out and just smack a girl on the ass. That's wrong too. But just imagine doing I ain't gonna say what it is because I don't want them to take this video down, but doing the Trump, just grabbing her by the, hey, where you wanna go? It sound and it looks crazy, but because we're men, we just gotta receive these type of things. We gotta normalize vocalizing when we're uncomfortable because these moments scar us as well.
I told her.
For you to, it's a good thing that you did.
Yeah, I knew I had to. And I know it's weird if you see me, I'm a 5'11", 235 bodybuilder, so like, I don't know, it's not okay, just, if I'm a woman or a man, it's not okay to touch people in ways I don't. I came there for a massage, nothing else. I don't know why I just didn't say stop.
I just want to verify, you said it happened on Friday, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
That the 17th?
I think so.
Yeah, between 5 and 6 p.m.
Yeah, 17th between 5 and 6 p.m. Yeah, she should be working there. Her name, that's what she went by. I'm not sure if that's her. I know that they have their names and then they have American names. Sometimes I'm not sure. But she said her name was. No, I'm not. I'm far separated. I'll never go back in. Never. No, not at all. No. I might need therapy, I think, but no, I'm physically fine. No harm. Just one.
And I understand you're not at the location now to verify.
I'm not sure. I would imagine she's at a spa when it opens.
Yeah, that's just open soon.
They open it soon.
I just want to get her description. You said her name.
Yeah.
And what race was she?
She's Asian. She's about, 5'1". I would say she's maybe 30, 40 years old. It was like brunette, black, brunette, whatever. I can't even remember. It's a dark room. We were in a massage bar.
Yeah, I understand.
No, unless, another guy unexpectedly is going there. But no victims, nobody in danger that I know of right now. I'm sure a lot of guys go there and they love that. I'm sure most guys go there and they're like, awesome, great. Not me. That's not okay.
I just want to report her to. All right. I understand that it happened on Friday, but an officer will be dispatched as soon as possible, okay? And call us back if anything changes or if any further information.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I don't know I don't have any expectations, honestly. I just know that I need it to say something and make the report first. So, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Well, I kind of want to know what's the part two. This is a big buff dude.
I got 100 on my dash, got 200.
Aye. Yeah. He's a big buff dude. But yo, I mean, it's real. It's real, man. I don't know a lot of guys that would make a report like this. Thinking about myself, I don't know if I would call the police, and that might be problematic, but I'd probably tell the people I know, like, yo, you know what the hell happened to me? Like, this is actually crazy. Like, this, like, well, I could try to tickle the winkle, tell my lady, but I don't know. Like, it's something about being a man. you kind of just accept those kind of interactions because it's almost like an expectation that I'm supposed to want it, you know? So I don't know if it's so much of I'd be embarrassed or which is very interesting. Why wouldn't I report something like that? Especially if I didn't want it. I don't know. I think it's something so common. I think it's something so common as a man. You know what it is? The freaky men mess it up for the men that's not on that type of time. You know, so these people, they're actually asking to give a service that guys are actually looking for. You know, so I think for me, it'd be a moment of me just letting somebody know, like, hey, I know that's part of the business, but that's just not something I'm into. You know, might be problematic still, you know? But I think that comes with a little bit of domestications of being a young boy, being a, you know, or whatever. Something I was told, you know, as a boy, supposed to be into this, and, you know, and so for me, it's like, all right, yeah, that was mad uncomfortable. Let me tell my wife, let me tell the people I love, or let me, you know, confide in somebody about it. But I never really thought about this part right here. So this is very interesting. I think we should normalize this so that could stop, you know. But comment down below, because I'm kind of conflicted on this topic, right? I'm not so much conflicted on what to do, but I'm more so conflicted on why aren't we doing that? Because I think about women. If a woman was laying there and a guy was obviously trying to turn her on and she wasn't for that, she's running to the police with that. You know what I mean? She is running to the police with that, like, without a doubt. So I guess when I'm conflicted in my mind, and I know, I mean, as the content creator, I'm supposed to have all these answers. Why is it that women will run for a report, but men won't? Do we feel like people won't believe us? Is it something that we think we could just handle and just, you know, keep it pushing? Comment down below. Make sure that like button, subscribe button, turn on my post notifications and all that good stuff, man. And if you want to make some extra money just playing games on your phone, all you got to do is click the link in the description below, the link in the comment section. These apps are literally paying people just to play games on your phone. So try it out. See if it's for you. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But if you catch yourself making money, make your money. Until next time, y'all, I'm out of here, man.